Hey guys, in this video today I would like to talk to you about basic on-page SEO, and I would also like you to understand how having competing pages can cause problems with rankings. We're going to be looking at things like, is the keyword in the title, is the keyword in the H1, is the keyword in the alt text, are the related keywords in the alt text, keyword in the footer, is it linking back to the correct page, is the keyword in the first paragraph, are we using related keywords properly in our H2 tags, and if we've got competing pages, should we merge them or should we use an internal link? And I'm just going to do a quick search for SEO Manchester is the main keyword for Serpify. And if we just scroll down, we'll see that Serpify is currently ranking number 3 for SEO Manchester, and it gets 1900 searches per month. So what we need to do to start off with is just work out what are our target keywords and what page of our website do we want to rank for that keyword. So I'm going to start off by just mapping this out in an Excel spreadsheet, and I'm going to say that the keyword SEO Manchester should be for the homepage. We also want to rank for white label SEO. So I'm just going to head to the Serpify website and I'm going to see what is the best page for white label SEO. And I can do that just by quickly looking and seeing, do we have anything? We've got a meet the team page, we've got a case studies page, we've got a white label SEO page. That looks like that should be the page. So I'm going to take that URL and I'm going to put it into the spreadsheet. Just grab that real quick. And let's see if there's any other keywords. Again, just as a quick glance, we don't want to rank for meet the team or case studies. We don't want to rank for contact or privacy terms. That looks about right. I know that we've also got a Warrington office. It's the office that I work out of. So I'm also going to say we want to rank for SEO Warrington. And I know that in this instance, it's the same page. It's the home page. And actually, for SEO Warrington, we're already ranking pretty well in the search results. So these are our keywords. What I'm going to do next is I'm just going to head over to ahrefs.com and I'm just going to log into Ahrefs and I'm going to just type in the URL just to see if there's any other keywords we're currently ranking for. If any of you aren't familiar with Ahrefs, it's about $70 per month, and this will tell you what links you've got pointing back to your website, but it'll also tell you what organic keywords you're ranking for currently. So I can see that serpify.co.uk is currently ranking for 61 different keywords. I'm going to click on that. We want to rank in the UK, so I'll make sure I choose the UK flag. And I'm going to sort this by position. So we can see that we're ranking number 1 for Serpify, which is the brand, that's good. We're ranking number 1 for SEO Warrington, that's good. It's only 90 searches per month. So although I want to rank for it, it's definitely not my main focus. SEO Manchester is 1300 searches per month, and we're in position number 3. But we've also got SEO Services Manchester. And what we can do in Ahrefs is we can see what page of the website it is that's ranking for that keyword. And SEO Services Manchester, it does look like we should be ranking on the homepage for that keyword. So that's right, I'll just put that in. And let's just have a quick look to see if there's any others. That's decent search volume at 150. Manchester SEO, we're currently down in position number 10. So we might want to do a little bit of work on that one to see if we can get it to move up higher. Again, that'll be the homepage. And SEO Agency Manchester, we're number 13. That's a good search volume at 300. So these can be the related keywords that we could also use on the page. So I've got 5 keywords here. Let's just quickly check to see if there's any others. So I've sorted by where we're currently ranking. These should be quick wins with a few tweaks of the on-page SEO. We could move this site from 13th maybe up to page 1, from 17th up to page 1. But what I'm also going to do is sort by search volume to see where the big keywords are. And in this case, I've got them. Okay, we've got SEO Manchester, we've got SEO Agency Manchester, we've got Manchester SEO, we've got White Label SEO, we've got SEO Services. Warrington Manchester is not really related. So these top keywords right here, computer keys also isn't related. SEO Company Manchester, I don't have, so I'll just take that one as well. And I'll just take this and pop it in there. I'm just going to grab all of these keywords. I've got the top 3 in my rank tracking already. I'm just going to track these other ones in SERPFox. So let me just type in Serpify and I'll just add some keywords. We'll take those. It's serpify.co.uk. We want to see where we're ranking in google.co.uk. We'll just check desktop, that's absolutely fine, and click add. In case any of you are not familiar with this rank tracking, this is called SERPFox. In SERPFox, we can actually check to see how we're ranking over time. Have we increased in rankings or dropped in rankings or anything else? So I'm going to keep this exactly as it is. This looks good. And from here, when I make these changes to the pages, hopefully we should see some nice increases in rankings. So we've got these tracking now. Let's head over to the website and take a look at this. Is the keyword in the title? Okay, so our main keyword, remember the main keyword is SEO Manchester. So it should be the home page. So we'll just go to the home page. The keyword is the first thing that appears in the title tag. If we just hover over the tab at the top, we can see in there SEO Manchester. We've also got the word agency in there, and one of our keywords in this spreadsheet was SEO Agency Manchester. Okay, you can see that right there. This one got 300 searches a month, so it's a good thing that we've got the word agency in there. We might just want to change it a little bit so that we can incorporate SEO Manchester as our main keyword and SEO Agency. So I might play with that and change this to SEO Agency Manchester in the title tag. And basically this would be a split test. If we add the word agency in the middle of SEO Manchester, we might increase for SEO Agency Manchester, but we might drop for SEO Manchester because it's not as strong. So that's something where you would need a plan, and you would try it one way and you try it the other way, leave a couple of weeks in between to allow Google to recrawl your site and figure out those changes. But we might add SEO Agency Manchester. SEO Manchester doesn't drop, but SEO Agency Manchester moves up. That's a positive change. We'd keep it. However, if we add SEO Agency Manchester in there, SEO Agency Manchester moves up, but SEO Manchester drops, that's a negative change, right? Because our main keyword dropped and a smaller keyword moved up. If that happened, we would put it back to the way that it was before and then maybe try a different variation of that. Okay, so remember, there is a little bit of trial and error with SEO ranking. Sometimes we won't actually know how Google is going to respond until we do it. But it's something to be aware of. It's something to report back to clients to say, hey, this is what we're trying and why we tried it. And obviously, if it works, great. If it doesn't work, at least you know the reason why it didn't work and you can put it back. So, keywords in title, SEO Manchester, that's great. Is the keyword in the H1 tag? So let's just quickly check. We'll go into page source and we'll do a Control F and then we'll search for open bracket H1. And I can see that our H1 tag says expert search engine optimization for business. The main keyword of SEO Manchester isn't in there, so that's something I would like to see added. Okay, what I am going to do is just head back to the search results and type in SEO Manchester. And I'm going to take a look at some of the people that are already ranking. Okay, well, if I move down the page a little, let's see what they're using for an H1 tag. Their H1 tag says welcome to Red Cow Media, so theirs is branded rather than main keyword. Let's just quickly check to see what number 2 we're doing, view page source, H1. This H1 tag is a logo, and it's got the title Guerrilla Marketing, it's got the alt text Guerrilla Marketing. Okay, so this number 2 listing also doesn't have the keyword in the H1 tag. So if we add the keyword to the H1 tag, one of 2 things could happen here. Either we become better optimized than the 2 people above us and we take that number 1 spot, or Google's not actually looking for the keyword in the H1 tag in this search result. So this is something again that's worth split testing. I'll add the keyword to the H1 tag and see if we move up or move down as a result. My gut feeling is by adding it and linking it back, it will help us to rank higher, but it's something that needs split testing. Remember, if the people that are ranking above you aren't doing it and they're still ranking, that gives you a clue as to whether something's important or not. However, let's get it added. If we move up, great. If we don't, we can always take it away again. Okay, so the next thing is keyword in alt text. Add the keyword to the alt text. Let's just head back to our website, Serpify, and let's just type in alt equals and just see if we're using some of these related keywords. So we've got SEO Services Manchester. If we just go up, we've got Serpify as alt text, which is our brand. We've got Serpify again, so let me just scroll down further. Manchester SEO Company, one of our related keywords. We've got SEO Manchester in one of the alt text, which is our main keyword. That's great. SEO Consultants Manchester, SEO Packages Manchester, SEO Consultants Manchester again, and SEO Agency Manchester, which was our secondary keyword. So we're not repeating that main keyword in more than one alt tag. That's quite important. We don't want to spam our alt tags by saying SEO Manchester, SEO Manchester, SEO Manchester, SEO Manchester in all of them. We want to make sure that our main keyword appears in one alt text, our brand name appears in one alt text. The brand name's usually good to put in the logo, but use your other keywords in your other alt images. If in this case, you can see we've got 7 different images. If we've got 15 different images on the page, just make the other ones descriptive. So you might just put one for each of these as your alt text, and then the rest of them might just say ranking graph or ranking report for client X or whatever. Don't just put lots and lots of keywords in there for the sake of it, and definitely don't repeat them because that starts looking spammy. So I've got all of these. One of our alt text doesn't say SEO Warrington, so I'll go in there and change one of the alt text to SEO Warrington, and let's head over to the white label SEO page and see whether we've got alt text on this page that says white label SEO. So alt equals, there's no alt text on this page that says white label SEO. So for the white label SEO page, I'll definitely make sure that one of the images has alt text white label SEO. So we need to be careful when doing this that the image that we choose for our main keyword isn't an image that appears on every single page of the website. Okay, if necessary, upload an image specifically to that page and use that as the alt text for the main keyword. Because if I go over to the white label SEO page right now and I go in and I do view page source, if we look at this, alt equals, because all of these images are hard coded for every single page of the website, it means all of our alt text says SEO Manchester, SEO in Manchester, SEO services in Manchester. This could potentially create a problem for me because now my white label SEO page has got lots of alt text on it that's not relevant to this page, is relevant to another page. Okay, so just be a little bit careful of that when working out your alt text. The next thing is keyword in footer linking back to the correct page. So I'm just going to scroll down to the footer, and as it stands at the moment, I don't actually see any keyword in the footer. Sorry, I do. I see SEO Manchester office. We'll consider this to be the footer. That is there. And I also see there is a link to the white label SEO. If I click on any other page of the website, I would expect to see that footer and a link to my target pages. So we've got the link to SEO Manchester. We've also got the link to the white label SEO page. So we pass that check, that's fine. Keyword in the first paragraph. Let's go to the white label SEO page and see if we say white label SEO anywhere. We've got expert white label SEO in the H1 tag, which is good. We've got white label SEO is in the first paragraph. That's great. Let's just quickly check the home page and make sure that we've got the keyword in the first paragraph. We've got a variation of it, SEO companies in Manchester, but let's actually just look for SEO Manchester. Okay, we don't have the keyword in the first paragraph. We need to get that added. So that's something that we could probably put in this text right here. We are the leading provider of SEO services to companies in Manchester. I would probably change that. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to do this because SEO Manchester doesn't normally flow too well in normal conversation. But we could say we are the leading provider of SEO Manchester has to offer. Okay, it reads a little bit weird. We are the leading provider of SEO Manchester has to offer. Something like that, you see. We can get SEO Manchester in there. I could probably, if I had a few more minutes, come up with something slightly better than that. But we want to try and do that, but it needs to look natural. Okay, let's forget Google for a second and let's think about people coming to our website. If you're just trying to squeeze the keyword in there for the sake of it and it doesn't read well, then you might lose conversions. People might think, oh wow, I don't want them to write my website text like that, and you don't get any client inquiries. So there's a fine line between getting your keyword in there and making sure that it reads well. And this isn't horrendous in terms of rankings, because in the first paragraph we have got the word SEO, we have got the word Manchester, we have got the word companies, which was one of our target keywords. We can see SEO company here, so it's not top of my list of priorities, but if I can find a way to get it in there, I will definitely try to do that. Next thing is related keywords in H2 tags. Be careful not to repeat H1. So I'm going to come in and go back to the source, and I'm going to go to H2 tags, and I'm going to see what we're using. We've got an H2 that says we are Certify. That's pretty good. Services we offer. We've got on-page SEO, off-page SEO, other ways to attract customers. What will your success look like? Are you ready to talk about your business? And contact. Okay, so we're not actually using any of the related keywords at all within the H2 tags. So what I would suggest that you did was change some of these heading titles to include some of these related keywords specifically to this page. So I might create two new sections for the page. One that says something like, we offer SEO to companies based in Manchester, but then another H2 might say, we also offer SEO to companies based in Warrington. Although it's an elongated keyword, within that keyword, we still use the word SEO, we still use the word Warrington, and the same with we still use SEO and we still use Manchester. So I'd probably add those two H2 tags to the page, and I might add another one to say, an SEO company you can trust, or a Manchester SEO company you can trust. That might be another H2 tag so that I can get this keyword in. If we focus on using our related keywords within the H2 tags, it means that when we write the actual content for the page, we don't have to worry about using keywords. We don't have to force the keywords into the individual paragraphs, and we can write more about why we're amazing, what makes us the best, without writing just to try and get our additional keywords in there. If you've got your main keyword in the title, you've got your main keyword in the H1, you've got your related keywords in your H2 tags, and you've got your alt text, which contains your company name in one, your H1 tag in another, your related keywords in the rest of them. If you do that, then Google is going to be 100% aware of what the page is about. Forget that keywords exist from that point. Only use keywords if it makes sense to do so and there's no other way of explaining it. That's going to be really, really good on-page SEO for you. We don't need to be stuffing. Remember, less is more. Start off using that template, and if you are not quite ranking, you can go and start tweaking things. Have a look to see how many times are they using the keywords for the people that are ranking in position number 1. How many times are they using these keywords for the people that are ranking in position number 2? But let's just start off with a basic template of what's written on here, and then we can adjust and tweak from that point onwards. And we need to be doing this for the pages of our website that we want to rank in Google. Now, here's the deal with this. We need to make sure that if we're optimizing a specific page for a keyword, no other pages on the website are going to compete with it in the search results. The way that we do this is head over to Google, and once we're in Google, we can do a search for the site. So I'm going to type in site : and our site is serpify.co.uk, and our first keyword is SEO Manchester. We want the homepage to show up number 1 when I do these results, because that's our target page, and it's showing up number 1. That's brilliant. But look what's happening in position number 2. This page is about white label SEO. However, the title tag says SEO services in Manchester. So we need to make sure that Google doesn't ever, at any point now or in the future, think that we're trying to rank this page for SEO Manchester. How we can do that is click through to this result. I'll open it in a new tab so that I can carry on working down the list. And I can see we've got SEO services in Manchester in the title tag. Let's get rid of that. It doesn't need to be there. We've got another page of the website that's specifically related to that keyword, which is the home page. Let's go into the source, and let's just again look at the H1 tag. That looks fine. It's not got the main keyword in it. H2 tag. The H2 tags don't contain the main keyword. And let's just check the actual text of the page. SEO Manchester. That's good. We are talking about SEO Manchester on this page, but because it's the footer link, it's telling Google, hey, this page isn't about SEO Manchester, this one is. It's basically saying to Google and to the people that visit our website, hey, this is the page for whatever's written there. Okay, in this case, SEO Manchester. What we could also look to do is, if we did mention SEO Manchester anywhere else on this page, we could create an internal link somewhere in the body text that links back to the correct page of the website. This one's okay, apart from I don't like the fact that it says SEO services in Manchester in the title tag. That could potentially cause some confusion. This next one, Google's appended SEO Manchester to the end of it, but that's something that Google's done as far as I'm aware. I can actually see on the Meet the Team page that it says our SEO experts, search engine optimization at Manchester, Serpify. So we have actually got the keyword on this page, and it shouldn't be there. We don't need it to be there. So again, we can remove that from the title tag. Your internal pages like this, we could say, meet the team, then put the pipe, and then just say Serpify Limited, okay? Or our SEO experts pipe Serpify Limited. We definitely don't need the word Manchester in there, and we definitely don't need the word search engine optimization in there, because we're not trying to rank this page in Google for that particular keyword. Hopefully this is making sense. And again, if we use SEO on this page anywhere, so we can see, let our experienced SEO team do all the work, making us the provider of choice for business and SEO agencies alike. Our results, let me just quickly see if we're using SEO on this page anywhere. Scroll down, let our experienced SEO team. Okay, yeah, so every member of our team is highly experienced in SEO. So you see here where it says SEO, we could make that a link and link it back to the homepage, because anybody reading this might say, oh, okay, wow, this team looks absolutely amazing. Let our experienced team do all the blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm interested in that. Okay, where do I find out the info about SEO? Well, let's make it easy for them and give them an actual link that they can click. This will also be brilliant for Google as well, because as Google's crawling this website and trying to work out, is this page the one that's for search engine optimization Manchester? It could be, because the keyword appears in the title, but actually when Google scrolls down and it realizes, well, they've linked from this page back to the home page, it's clearly not this page they want to rank for SEO, it's the home page instead. So we can go through every single page of the website that we want to rank, each of these keywords, and find out if there's any competing pages. If there is a competing page, you've got two choices. Either de-optimize this page so that it doesn't have the keyword in the title. If you do mention the keyword on the page, link it back. That is one possible option. But sometimes people do this as well, especially on client websites. You might have a roofing website for a client, and the client wants to rank for Manchester roofing. And basically what the client did was they created the homepage that's got 500 words on it. And then they created a roofing pricing page. And there's 200 words on that. And then they created another page about roofing procedures. I'm just making this up now. Okay. And that's got 300 words on it. Okay. The problem that you've got here is because the company is called Manchester Roofing, this page is going to have Manchester Roofing in it. This page is going to have Manchester Roofing in it. The home page is going to have Manchester Roofing in it. But actually, all three of these pages are not very good, because you've only got 500 words on the home page, 200 words on this one, 300 words on this one. Think of the end user that's coming to your website. And does it make sense to send them somewhere else other than the homepage to find out what you charge? Does it make sense to send them to yet another page again for them to find out how you work? Wouldn't it make more sense to just have one page, take the content from this page and add it to the home page, take the content from this page and add it to the home page, and now you've got one really, really strong page on your website with 1,000 words? Google's not going to be confused, because you won't have the competing pages in the web on the index, and you will now have a much stronger page with 1,000 words on it. So when it comes to creating pages, there's a couple of different things that you can do. You can look at the page, under optimize it, and stick that link pointing back to the page you want to rank. Or if you feel that the competing page offers not a lot of value, rather than keeping that page, merge it with the page that you want to rank, and make sure you put a 301 redirect in place from the old page to the one you want to rank, so that if you ever built any links to the old page or any other SEO built links to that old page, you don't lose all of that link power. If you've got any questions about this, please be sure to ask. There's plenty of people here that are willing to take a look at your website and just make sure that you did it properly. So I hope this has been helpful. And I'll just finish this by saying, every single page of your website that you want to rank, make sure that each of those pages has got at least a minimum of this, what's now highlighted in blue, and make sure that if there's any competing pages, you either merge them or you set the internal linking properly. I hope this has been helpful for you, and if you've got any questions, please be sure to ask. Cheers.